I was like, oh, cool. You know, everyone's into these like transforming robots and stuff. I mean, I didn't watch the cartoons, but I'm going to check the movie out. And I remember a lot of fans were sort of like the people, my friends who loved the Transformers were mad about the first one because they're like, the robots look weird and they're all spindly.
Yeah.
They're not like thick and, you know, kind of, they don't really transform from a truck to a robot. A lot of liberties are taken, like weird stuff's popping out. And so they can look a little bit cooler, I think was the idea.
Let's say numbers. I'm going to say 140 to 150. I'll just say 140 over.
All right, you've been smoking that Aunt May style.
140. No more. Yeah. Aunt May. Yeah.
So, that being said, I hated the first movie. It's not for me. It's like there were scenes where like the Transformers were hiding behind a house. I hated that.
Oh man, I'm so
and then
good.
the dog took to pee on the. It was like, what kind of humor is this? It's obviously for children. So why are adults into this? I never really got it. Transformers 2.
Revenge of the Fallen. Yeah.
Saw that in New York, and I could not wait for it to end. Yeah. I remember just sweating in the theater. I mean, I liked watching Megan Fox run in slow motion, but that got boring after like all these. I was like, wow, how many more hours are we going to be in the desert? They keep dusting, and another robot shows up, and I was bored out of my mind.
And did you torture yourself with the third one?
Now here's the weird thing.
You liked the third one.
I liked the third one.
I'm not in love. So don't forget it.
Again, you had to be here before the show started.
I'm going through Tuesday.
I like the spectacle of Transformers 3. I like the destruction of Chicago. I lived in Chicago for 12 years, so seeing Michigan Avenue just torn up was exciting as all hell. So it was like, it was a lot of fun for me. I like Leonard Nimoy's voice, and the constant references to Star Trek 2 is like, the one must outweigh the many. I was like, how are they ripping off lines from Star Trek 2, and it's a robot?
Yeah. Schnepp, would the addition of Blunt affect your anticipation level for the new Woodsman film?
I'm sorry, Ray, did you pick that picture? Because I can't even think about anything right now. My mind is blank. What are we talking about? All right, Blunt.
See, like a robot riding a dinosaur robot with a sword? That looks awesome. So I was really kind of sold on the movie. I was like, all right, I like 3, okay. This one's going to be pretty fun, I'm sure. The movie begins. We're in like Pangea, a couple weird little tiny lizards wandering, like, woo, like a shadow goes over one. Some giant weird owl-looking ship comes in and just starts messing stuff up, volcanoes. All the dinosaurs are running. I'm like, oh no, that's how the dinosaurs got killed, was a transformer.
Right.
Yeah.
Bam, credits, a plane flying over.
You're like, I'm in.
I'm in, man. Yeah. I remember looking at my girlfriend, I was like, all right, man, this is going to be pretty cool.
High five. High five, babe. And the humans start
2
talking.
2 hours, 45 minutes. Oh, no.
Yeah.
The whole reason I'm sitting here right now is because they were like, well, what the heck is Guardians of the Galaxy? And they're like, let's find a weird, sweaty nerd who's been like, who can talk on camera and knows about this stuff. And I was like, hey, me. So that's how I came on the show. I was like a little guest like 2.5 years ago.
Can someone please make a gif of you doing that? Me.
I mean, I won't shut up. I'm a cigar chomper. Like, I could not stand. Like, as a director of animation, I was horrified by how horrible the voiceover, the direction. They just chucked voiceover randomly.
Yeah.
It was like, pan over and watch a bunch of stupid robots climb over buildings and talking.
You couldn't pay me to see a Power Rangers movie, and I didn't have to pay for this, and now I actually would see I would pay to see a Power Rangers movie if it was done this way. Thank you, Joseph Kahn, for taking the time to remake the fan film, to take the fan film to the next level, to flip the fan film on its face and be like, this is what a fan film should be. This is taking a property that's tired and basically for children and giving it a fresh take, an adult take, while still maintaining the whole core of what the Power Rangers still are. It's sort of just taking that and elevating it. Yes, of course, there's cocaine. Yes, of course, there's boobies. Yes, of course, there's tons of headshots and heads exploding and violence and blood. Tell me what's wrong with that, please. As an adult, we all enjoyed that, and also had Katie Sackhoff.
Yeah,
she's incredible.
Great. She's
Marvel, if you're watching this, you're looking at your next Captain Marvel. I don't know why you're not shooting it by now. James Van Der Beek was incredible. Yeah. Everyone in the cast was incredible. I heard Saban was like, you gotta pull this off, and so they pulled it off Vimeo, and it's got these problems. It's like, look, it's a free fan film. And I don't know if I was Saban, I'd be like, thank you so much, Joseph Kahn, for reinvigorating my dead franchise.
Totally.
Or not dead, but it's just not, no one's really thinking about, oh, Power Rangers, I can't wait for it.
No.
Now, if this was the Power Rangers and they're like, we're taking a step from Joseph Kahn, we hired him to work on the new Power Rangers.
That'd be so smart.
You got a built-in audience. You have a 15-minute trailer that everybody's seen. Think about it.
Agent Carter, that's working. Where's our female characters?
This is what happens
Sony.
when you watch the show Gotham and you have a lot of herbal supplementation during it. You're like, what would happen if there's other characters in other universes that we don't really care about? Let's see what happens there.
That probably is what happened. Avi was like,
Yeah.
This Gotham thing's working out. What about Aunt May? Here you go.
a couple other producers.
Avi's right. Aunt May! Aunt May!
Yeah, come on.
A sad man whispers something to the night. Go to sleep, everything will be alright.
See, they haven't seen the film. They don't know what you're talking
I
about.
close my eyes.
When you see it, you will
That music.
understand.
And then that weird lady gets up on top of the car, and he's like, "You don't understand what you want to know." It's like
That's
moments
a
of
great
pure nightmare. Just, I mean,
Yes, it
the
is.
blue velvet blew me away when I saw it.
I can announce for the first time, it's coming out May 1st. I decided to go head-to-head with Avengers Age of Ultron.
Yes.
The Death of Superman Lives What Happened is being released May 1st this year.
Now, my phone, you might have heard my phone buzz. That's Kevin Feige now calling me saying, what the hell, Campy? Why are you opening this against us?
I didn't want to.
This is going to severely hurt their box office.
Totally didn't want to hurt their
right
box
now.
office, but I decided to go into Marvel.
And there's going to be an Aunt May teaser attached to it. So
We're
get
working
ready.
on it. What's going on? But so to be serious, I am serious. May 1st is the release date for Death of Superman Lives, so y'all can stop hounding me on Twitter. I've announced it, May 1st.
Batman, to me, I saw it in the very first year of college. I was a big sweaty nerd. I already read Dark Knight. I was like, it's going to be so dark and awesome, and I loved it. I saw it. I thought the Prince music kind of rubbed me the wrong way a little bit. Then Robert Wool, but overall, I really love that film, and I love Batman Returns as well. I really like that take, this kind of like dark fantasy, you know, it's just a really cool take on the Batman. So up until Nolan took over, there was no other comparison. And you're right, I mean, you got to go back in time when you think about these things. All we had as a superhero movie at that time was Superman. That's it. There were not people, you would talk about a superhero film, people would laugh at you. They'd be like, what are you talking about? A Spider-Man movie? Get out of here. You would get kicked out of a meeting if you brought up superhero movies. Because Superman 4 failed so horribly in 1987.
Who doesn't love Quest for Peace?
Yeah, the first subtitled Superman film.
All these people are like, I'm sure you guys got to, dude, I thought, this when I read somebody saying this, this is how their voice is to me. Transformers was awesome. I thought the world was so cool. I like explosions and boobies and I'm gonna see it 5 times, bro, Spider-Man 2. That's what I hear when I read that. That's in my mind. I'm like, you are so dumb. You can't not only not spell, but you're stupid.